Hi guys, we are back with another video. I feel like I always say that. Maybe I need a new intro or something. I have a surprise for you. I did not, it was a surprise for me even. I'm looking for my drill, if you wonder what I'm doing. Chris had it for something. I have no idea what, but I remember him asking me where it was. And I told him where it was, and he used it for something, and now I don't know where it is. I wonder if it's in the house. I have to go look. But anyway, I have a surprise for you. Today is December the 12th. It has been beautiful all day. I am filming my intro after I have videoed my content for today, because I really didn't know where I was going to go with it. But first, I want to show you what we had to get rid of our, our pumpkins. And sorry, things are a bit crowded in here because it's been raining for like a week straight. It's been crazy. We have had a couple days where it didn't rain, but it was still really cloudy and foggy and cold. It just wasn't nice. Anyway, I have some footage of JC and Cammie. They dumped all of our pumpkins and the corn stalks from our fodder shock from Halloween and Thanksgiving. They dumped it out, so I wanted to kind of show you guys some time-lapse footage of them doing that. So I'll go ahead and start that video now. Hope you guys enjoy. Oh, you about hit a goat with it.
Well, it's kind of busted.
Yeah, that's how it
Let's try another pumpkin. I'll grab the top I'm trying not to. I can't throw them. And you have to try to get them to bust so the ghost can eat them. You need to go. Oh, the camera! Come on, camera. No, she's not even doing anything. She is filming. It's just the screen turns black after a little bit. Tommy is face down on the ground. Get it. How does she have to set it up? Like on the fence somehow. She's going to know it fell because she has to go back and edit the video. Well, still. Yeah, I think it has to doesn't it have to stand there? It does. Oh, yeah, it just popped in. Okay, now I think she had it like you have to get. Alright, hey, don't take all the fun for yourself. I don't know how she got this camera set up. Your turn. Why are you recording my face though? Shut. The handle came off. Hey, it busted though. Wait, no, it's all the way over there. It's still rolling. This one's gonna explode. Olive. Oh. Yes.
So it has started. Our kidding season started with Moon Pie. Her due date was December the 15th. And we took our children to the aquarium, the Newport Aquarium in Ohio, and went on a kind of mini vacation away for the weekend. And I came home. We were only gone overnight. We weren't gone for a whole weekend or anything, just one night. And we came home to two little babies running around. It was on the 10th, December the 10th. So they were born on my husband's birthday. These two little girls are both moon spotted, and they have blue eyes. And I wanted this video to kind of be a little bit about genetics, because they have the blue eyes. So Moon Pie was, when I do our breeding for our goats, I put the buck in the doe pen just for a little bit, and I watch them to see who's breeding. Of course, you know, I'm usually doing my feeding or something like that. Well, the doe that came in heat when we first started breeding season, I wanted bred to Sylvester. Sylvester is a black and white buck, and he has blue eyes. Moon Pie is these babies' mama. She's got a black and white coat, and she's also carries the moon spot genes, which she passed to both of her babies. She has brown eyes. So I put Sylvester in the doe pen for him to breed with the doe that I wanted him to. It was not Moon Pie. She was not showing any signs that she was in heat. A few days later, Moon Pie was given some signs of being in heat, so I put Blake in here in the doe pen. Blake is a tan and white, and he has brown eyes, the same as Moon Pie. So genetically, brown eyes is a recessive gene. That means it is the least dominant gene as far as eye color. It cannot carry any other color. If you've got brown eyes, two brown-eyed parents cannot have blue-eyed babies. Both of these babies have blue eyes. So, what that means is, I don't think Moon Pie really went 5 days early from her due date. I think she was about right on time, and she bred with Sylvester when I put Sylvester in with the first doe. So their daddy is Sylvester, and I know that because they have blue eyes. It cannot genetically be possible at all for Moon Pie and Blake to have had blue-eyed babies. So that means we have these two pretty girls that I can potentially retain and breed back to Blake, which I'm excited about because these babies have 9 champions in their bloodlines between Moon Pie and Sylvester. Moon Pie's father, her sire, is a reserve national champion as well. Blake has a lot more champions. I don't remember how many. I know Sylvester has 5 and Moon Pie had 4. So that makes 9 total for these girls. These girls, their offspring with Blake has more than Sylvester. So that means, you know, that's even more. So I'm excited about potentially keeping both of these girls, showing both of these girls. They are genetically, they both have just 2 teats. They don't have any extras or any splits. If you question a moon spot and want to know what a moon spot is, it is a colored spot that it's not a black spot or a white spot, but any other color, like your silver, grays, chocolates, tans. This circular spot right here is a moon spot. I'm gonna have to get these goats out. They're gonna eat all Moon Pie's hay. But we're gonna turn these babies out and let them enjoy some sun. And I just wanted to kind of do some genetics with you and show you the babies. And now I'll show you letting them play around. She's not gonna bother him. I am going to show you guys a few of my does here. Gosh, I need my sunglasses. This sun, I'm not used to it. It's been raining for like a week. We have a few. I'll go over our first few due dates. There's one I also question, so I'll show you her. This one, this is Primrose right here. Hi, Primrose. Her due date, based on a witnessed breeding, is December the 30th. This one here is Arwen. And this one here is Maggie. Maggie. She's very wide load. Their due date, well, Maggie's due date is January the 5th. I put Maggie and Arwen together with a buck and witnessed breeding on the same day. However, Arwen came back into heat the following month, and she came back into heat the following month again. So I marked her due date down as March 8th, I want to say. I'm not sure. It's March though. So 2 months later, 2 cycles later basically. And she did not and has not come into heat anymore since then. But she's a pretty wide load. Now we'll get to why I'm kind of mentioning her. Primrose, with her due date, this will be her second kidding, with her due date being in end of December. She does not have an udder developing yet. She's not come into heat since her first initial breeding. I'm also pretty sure on her, I think she's only going to have a single. Her first breeding, she did have a single buck, and she didn't really have that large of an udder either on that one. So I think she's only having a single, which is why her udder, you know, their bodies know. If they're having a lot of kids, they'll have a bigger udder usually. So I don't think that she's going to have, but just a single kid, which is why she doesn't have an udder just yet. Maybe it's even a doe, because they'll also produce more milk for a buck than they will for a doe. Maggie is not developing milk just yet, with a January 5th due date. So a little under a month for her. She is definitely a milk cow. She will produce you know, 2 quarts a day with milking, hand milking. The lady that I bought her from in Arkansas said that she actually used her for milking purposes. So she's, you know, I can milk her and things like that. She has had 4 singles, each kidding. And the year that I bought her, which was last year, she had twins. So hopefully she'll have twins again. But you can see her udder. She won't let me get real close. She's not developing any milk yet. How close is she gonna let me get? There you go. Give you a little view. Anyway, so that brings us back to Arwen. With the March due date, 2 months later than Primrose and Maggie. Arwen definitely has a heck of an udder developing. She's mad at me because I caught her and felt it yesterday. So she won't let me get very close, but she definitely has an udder developing that I do not think her due date is going to be March. I don't know, it might be, and she might have twin bucklings in there. I don't know. But I just find that interesting. Hi, Aspen. Hi, pretty girl. What are you doing? What do you think about Penelope running around here? Huh? What do you think about her? She's a little thing, ain't she? Aria over here, this doe right here, is not bred. She came into heat again. So she is not expecting. She will go into our hopefully summer breeding for fall kids. It'll be early summer, late spring. I plan on breeding them like May or June, I think is what I said. I'll have to go back through and look at the dates, but I do plan my kidding seasons around show season of the following year. At least I'm trying to. So like these babies here, if I keep them, they will be 5 months old and 1 week. And they will be in a 3 to 6 month old class. And the way that the classes work, they're listed as like 3 to 6 months or 6 to 9 months. So the day that they turn 6 months old, they would be in like a 3 to 6 month class. But the day that they are, the following day, if they are 6 months and 1 day old, they would be in a 6 to 9 month class. So I try to breed them to where they'll be at least in that last month of age for their classes. I'm sure other breeders and things do too, but that's what our goal is. So some of them, and that also means, hi pretty girl, that also means if I have a baby that is due, or that kid's, and it's going to be like at the bottom of its class, you know, that might affect me even retaining that doe or not. Because we are trying to, you know, the goal is to have a goat with our farm name and show that goat. So they're so cute. You girls are so pretty. You're little, but there's nothing wrong with you. Yeah, stretch your legs out. This nice, pretty sunshine. Come here, Penelope. Stay back. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I know I'm super excited as far as our kidding season started. I can't wait for more to be born, but I've got at least till the end of this month. These babies are kind of loners. Y'all are too cute. Oh, I was mentioning whether, you know, their age on me keeping them or not. you know, that means babies from like Primrose and Maggie being due at the end of this month in January, you know, those, I might be looking at them to retain, but at the same time, you know, I might not. Just for the fact that I don't know if they will. I have to look at all of our different shows that we'll be attending and see if they will ever be in the top category for any of their shows. And if they're not, then there's a very good chance that I will not retain that baby, because I mean, they will, I mean, these goats are, the goats in these classes and these shows, you know, they're the top of the group. You're talking national champions potentially when they grow. That, I mean, my goats are a little on the smaller side. They're definitely not minis. They are perfectly medium, but there are a lot of goats that just genetically are bigger than my herd. My herd is a medium-sized herd. They've got, you know, good bone structure and good meat for their size. But some of these show goats, you know, you're talking does that are 150 pounds. And mine are most of the time right around 100. Penelope, she does not keep running around. So what I'm saying is, you know, if one of my babies is at the bottom of the class and it's a genetics, you know, if my genetics are not as large as the other genetics for, you know, 150 pound goats, and they're both perfectly, if they're both perfect genetically, no defaults, no, you know, nothing that the judge would fix on them, you know, the judge is going to pick the bigger goat. That's just how it is. Oh my gosh. They're just too cute. I'm hoping you enjoy these baby goat videos, but okay guys, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Of course, our kidding season has started, so there's going to be a lot more baby goats coming. And she wants to play. She's figuring out them legs though. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.